So last week you seen me add the Raptor lights here in the front of the grill, and after I got them added in there, I noticed once I turned them on that they were a lot brighter than, you know, my marker lights over here, and I kind of wanted them to match. I know I'm being picky, but that's just the way that it is. And so I replaced the halogen bulb here with an LED bulb that somebody had sent me, and to be honest with you, it just wasn't very bright. I wasn't very happy with it, and I was kind of disappointed with the LED because I expected it to be a lot brighter than this right here. Plus, it was a white bulb instead of a amber colored bulb, and so when you put a white bulb in here, it makes this brighter as far as the color. It makes it more yellow than amber. So I got to looking around online, and I found these Lasfit bulbs, and these are amber color marker bulbs that fit in here. So they do make these in white, so if you like a more brighter color, then you can, you know, put some in here and it'll be brighter, but it won't be as orange, where I wanted them to look more orange. So that's why I got the amber color. So also I went ahead and replaced the turn signal bulbs here in the front with the new Lasfit T3 bulbs. And if you ain't seen that video, you might want to check it out, because if you're looking for some really bright turn signals, those things are really freaking bright. But today we're just going to be replacing the side marker lights here to brighten them up, to make them as dark or closer to color as the Raptor lights there. So to give you guys a look at the package, this will be what it looks like when you guys get them. You can see right there that the LED chip is more of a orange than yellow color. I don't know how well it's picking up with the camera, but that's like Tennessee orange right there. But then when you flip it over, it shows that it's a L-T10A, and the A is for amber. It is a non-polarity, so it doesn't matter which way if you put it in. So that is good, and it says it's much brighter than halogen. And everything that I've ever gotten from Lasfit has been really good. So we're gonna set these right there on the battery, and then if you'll walk right here, get a little close up, you can see that your connector is right here. And what you're gonna need to do is just kind of, don't know how well you guys will be able to see it, but there's a little place where you can squeeze on that connector and then pull it out. There we go. You can see I just disconnected it, and then last week when I replaced these, I was smart enough to put a little dielectric grease on the O-ring where they screw back in, so they wouldn't be such a pain in the butt to get out. But it looks like they're still a little tight, so I'm gonna have to put the pliers on them very, very gently. There we go. And you can see, like I said, I put a little dielectric grease on that little rubber gasket right there, so it would come out a little bit easier, and it did. I didn't have to twist on it hard. But you can see that's the LED that I put in it last week. You can kind of compare it to the Lasfit. It's a little bit bigger, plus there's a bulb on the end of the light as well, not only just on each side, where this one only has 2 chips. And you can also see that chip there is white, where the Lasfit's amber color. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get it put in here, and we'll do a little comparison. So the way that you install it is very simple. You just slide it in there. And I gotta say, that one fits in there pretty tight. It's a lot tighter than that other bulb that I put in there. And then next, I'm just gonna reinstall it into the housing the same way as I took it out. And once I get it put in there, then you're gonna turn it to the right clockwise and tighten it up. You guys probably ain't gonna be able to watch this, so I'm just gonna tell you guys that you're gonna turn it clockwise. You're not going to be able to see any of this because my hand's going to be in the way. All right, guys, so you can see that I got it put back in there, and then I'm just going to plug the bulb back up. All right, you can see right there, guys, that I've got it plugged back up, and the little rubber weather pack part come out of that connector. I had to put it back in there, but now I'm just going to plug it back up and come here and take a look at this. You can see that it's a lot more amber color now That really did change that up a lot. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it made it a lot darker than it was before as far as the color goes. So now it's more amber than it was. So that's what I was going for. That's exactly what I was going for. So you can see over there on that other side is the Lasfit, and then right here is the aftermarket LED, the white one. And you can see that this one is just so much dimmer and brighter in color. Like I said, it's more of a yellowish color than it is an amber color. Come here and take a look. And I know, guys, it's hard to see it on the camera, but I can promise you it's a world of difference. This is more yellow in person versus the other side over there is more orange. We'll run you over there. And you can see it's a hell of a lot brighter as well. Like I said, I also replaced the turn signals. And if you guys hadn't watched that video, check that out. But just for a teaser, I'm going to turn them on flash so you guys can see the T3 bulbs there in the turn signals in the front. I haven't replaced the rears yet. That's coming. And you can see how blinding those things are. I mean, if you're trying to get somebody's attention with a turn signal, that's it. I mean, goodness gracious, guys. That's freaking bright. And they're not supposed to hyper flash for like after 30 minutes or something like that. It takes at least 30 minutes for them to even start hyper flashing. So make sure you check out that video. I'll make it play right after this one so you can click on it. So I appreciate you guys watching. Till next time, guys. See ya.